We're recording from another place, but we wanted to bring you guys another episode of Scriptly Adapted. And Kate, how are you doing today? What's going on? Does it
I'm
feel
good.
weird not being in the studio?
It does feel weird, but I am glad that we're producing content for you all. I fell asleep on the couch last night, you know? It's weird. The couch sometimes is your friend, and then other times it just really jacks you up. And it was a mixture of both for me last night. I woke up again. I keep doing this to myself. Falling asleep on the couch and then waking up to some show like that has started because the show I was watching when I fell asleep ended, and then inevitably a main character screaming, and I don't know how to stop this cycle, and it woke me up again. Yeah, my sleep was interrupted.
Did you really fall asleep? Did you really wake up to something terrible happening last
I
night?
don't
Did
know
you
if it was
really like?
terrible. Well, I started the show Imperfect Women, which we'll get to in a minute.
Okay.
But I don't know how many episodes. I had started episode 2, and then I fell asleep, and then it got into the Jennifer Garner show, the last thing I told him or the last thing he told me or something, I don't know. And then someone was screaming, I don't know. And then there was we were in Asia. I don't really know what happened. I don't think it was the same show. Apple TV be doing stuff on its own here.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a little nuts.
Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, but that's where we're at. I got enough sleep, so I think I'm a semi-functional human being today.
Well, good. Well, good. I'm glad
Yeah.
that you got some sleep.
Thanks.
But we are here today, guys, to talk to you about some stuff going down in the news, in the media, and what better way to do that than to bring you the Morning Brews news of the
You
day.
keep saying it wrong.
Morning Brews, morning news.
It's right there
It's
on
on
the
my
screen.
screen, and I messed it up. I don't even know how I did
Look
that,
at
but
you.
it's on my screen.
Look at you.
Now,
Right.
we
Mhm.
have some stuff to bring you, some sad news, some great news, some shocking news. Kay, where do you want to start off with? Should I
Let's get the
start?
sad news out of the way. It's so depressing. We keep
Sad
losing
news,
stars. I
guys.
don't know what's happening.
Sad news, guys. We lost another legend. We lost the great Chuck Norris, actor. I mean, fighter. He was a political figure, at times very controversial. He died at the age of 86. I remember my grandmother loving the show Walker, Texas
Oh
Ranger,
yeah, that
right?
was huge. I loved that show too. But listen, he had an extraordinary career.
Extraordinary career. People call him like the all-American like icon in terms of when you think of Americana, you think of Chuck Norris. R.I.P. The great Chuck Norris, man.
Speaking of stars that have been gone too soon, some thoughts about the fact that James Van Der Beek and Eric Dane did not make the Oscar in memoriam tribute. I thought it was only people within the movie industry. I didn't know that it expanded for the Oscars specifically for all of Hollywood.
But it just felt weird leaving out these guys. It just didn't. You named every grip and cinematographer that no one ever heard of, and you missed Jamar Warner and Eric Dane and who was.
Timothée Chalamet did not win Best Actor. That actually went to Michael B. Jordan. I wish you had your button panel. We'd have to give him a round of applause for
Oh no,
that.
I'll give you some a round of applause, Kate.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. You keep talking about Mike.
But yeah, well, Timothée Chalamet, real quick.
There you go.
I don't think.
Yes, gotta give it up to Michael B. Jordan.
I don't think Timothée Chalamet. Honestly, I don't think he felt any type of way. I don't think he was. I mean, I think anyone naturally who wants to win an award is going to feel bad that they didn't win it. But I don't think he was upset that Michael B. Jordan won it.
But Michael B. Jordan, Kate, let's just kind of get into this real quick. Michael B. Jordan wins Best Actor. You did Sinners. I did. I watched Sinners, and we both did see Marty Supreme. I am so curious to see what you think of Sinners in terms of his performance. I don't know if you're going to get to watch it.
Watch it when it comes out. Yeah, when it
It
comes
is
out.
out. It's on
Okay,
HBO.
great. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on HBO. So is that a way for you to find out if it for you not to watch it?
Maybe.
It's not out
I
yet.
don't know if I care enough. Honestly, I'll just take your word for it that his performance was great. I don't know if I care about the movie itself enough. Like, not to take away from Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, the cast, the cinematography. Also, first female cinematographer won for Sinners, a mixture, a little bit of everything that they shared. And she is not only the first woman, but first woman of color to win Best Cinematographer. So I think that is a major, huge accomplishment as well. She won it for Sinners. They really did well. They scored a Best Original Screenplay for Ryan Coogler. Best Director, but we called that. We knew it was going to be Paul
Thomas Anderson, yes.
Anderson. Thank you. I couldn't remember his middle
He
name.
was doing for one, for real.
Yeah. Oh, that was his first?
That was his first. And I believe, Kate, he's been nominated for something like crazy. Let's see.
What is he, the Leo of directors? Like, sorry, Leo, no shade. You know, I hate to say this. I don't know if Leo's going to win another Oscar.
And just to go back to Paul Thomas Anderson for a second, Kate, he's been nominated for 14 Oscars, and this is his first Academy Award.
That's sad.
And we're talking, he's done films like Boogie Nights, right? Let me make sure I give you some of his filmography here. There'll Be Blood, The Master,
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure he's had some great films. Yeah, I mean, I think overall it was a good mixture. I don't like it when it's a full sweep. It gets boring. I think all the top films really did well. Hamnet won Best Actress, Jessie Buckley. And I just appreciated it, but it said that it was the lowest viewership in 4 years for the Oscars, which I find interesting.
We have now. Should we talk about the movie that I saw? You did see this movie with me last year, the first one, Ready or Not.
Yeah, and I wasn't a fan.
What?
Yeah.
It was fun. It's fun. Guys, well, as you can tell, the movie that we're going to talk about today is Ready or Not, Here I Come. This is the second installment of the horror mystery thriller comedy starring Samara Weaving. And this takes literally moments after surviving an all-out attack from the Ladamas family. Grace discovers that she's reached a new level of the nightmarish game. And this time, she's teaming up with her estranged sister, Faith, by her side. And Grace and her sister try to stay alive while trying to also claim the high seat of this council in the council that runs the world. They run the world. It is very, 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 very entertaining, I must say. It is doing well in the box office in terms of 89% with the fans and 75% with the critics. It's a fun ride. That's just fun. Nothing crazy, nothing like earth-shattering. It's just a well-done, well-crafted sequel to the original. You didn't like the first one?
No, it was weird. It ended weird. It got into weird stuff.
Well, okay, yes. Don't get me wrong. It gets into weird stuff, right? Yeah. But I'm talking about the film in general and how it's constructed and how it's done or well made. Yeah. And it definitely adds to the story. Could there be a part 3? Possibly. I don't know if there's a need for it, but if this does well, they'll probably do a part 3.
We'll see. Yeah.
But that is the Rotten Tomatoes film of the week. We got Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, out in theaters. It's a fun ride if you've seen the first one, y'all. What do you?
So a week from yesterday will be we're segueing into our couples topic real quick. A week from yesterday, we will have been together, Coyote and I, for 15 years.
I'm sorry, what?
I said it. 15 years.
15 years. Give it up for us. Give it up for us. That's a long time. Long time.
So the couples topic of the week is, do you celebrate just your married anniversary or when you started dating?
Do you celebrate just your married anniversary or when you started dating? So are you saying that we have a choice now to pick which one we actually celebrate? Come on, Kate. Come on. You're drinking protein drinks in the middle of the show.
I need a snack. That wasn't my question. My question was, do you celebrate one? Do you celebrate both? Or do you just celebrate your married anniversary? That's what I'm asking you.
That's a very good question, Kate. And I think I'm going to say that you celebrate your married anniversary. Yeah. I think you celebrate. Because honestly, what's the point in celebrating both?
You don't celebrate your dating or your when you get together anniversary every year. But I think you celebrate like you do your married. But I think if it's a big one like this, I think like every 5 years, yeah. Because we were dating and then we got married every 5 years. So every 5 years we have a milestone in both categories. So we're together 15 and we're married 10. So we need to celebrate both because we wouldn't be married if we didn't meet, right?
True, true, true.
You
So
see?
okay, but here's the thing, Kate. This kind of goes along the lines of
Tell
my
me.
views on Valentine's Day, right? Valentine's Day is a sham.
I
It's
concur.
the farce,
Yes, I
right?
concur.
Every day should
I've
be
said that.
Valentine's Day, right? According
God.
to the women out there, every day should be. Where's my flowers? Where's my chocolates? All this stuff, right?
If I was eating chocolates every day, we'd have a problem.
Why do the anniversary of when we started dating when we're celebrating it big time on our actual wedding anniversary?
We went through a lot in terms of navigating a relationship. We went through ups, we went through downs together. Like that set the foundation for a marriage. So I think it's important to be like, oh man, like, and I'm not saying you celebrate it like you do a marriage anniversary. I'm just saying, like, just to acknowledge it and maybe go out to a nice dinner or maybe do something fun that you used to do as a dating couple, stuff like that.
So are
I
you
think it's
saying
important.
let's only celebrate it
Like a
every 5 years?
milestone.
What would be the perfect wedding anniversary this
It
year
would be
since it's
really
going to be
nice, like
10
a little
years?
weekend trip. Yeah, like a little weekend trip would be nice. I don't know, a nice gift for each other that we're looking at. I mean, at that point, you're not doing anything crazy, but like my parents this year will be married 45 years. And
Do they do things for their anniversary?
they always kept it simple, but that's because my parents are simple people. They're not extravagant in that sense, but they know what and that's the other thing too, right? I think it also depends on what you guys enjoy as a couple
Okay.
and do that.
What do we enjoy as a couple that we could do?
We enjoy a good meal, we enjoy travel, we enjoy Disney.
Hmm.
And no, I think that's the point. You don't have a game plan. You maybe two and have a nice meal or whatever, and then that's it. Thank God Florida's only 2 hours away. But listen, guys, that was a couple's topic of the week. Do you celebrate just your married anniversary, dating anniversary, or both? Well, obviously you celebrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching a whole bunch of stuff, Grey's Anatomy being one of them, High Potential. I'm into Shrinking, season 3, I'm sorry, with Jason Segel. It's Jason Segel's show, actually, with Harrison Ford. Also, a new show that just came out on HBO Max, Rooster, with Steve Carell. It is hilarious. You guys gotta watch it. It is very, very funny. It's basically he's a well-known author and he comes back to do a speech at his alma mater where his daughter's actually a professor. And he's asked to actually be an in-residence writer to enable the university to take his daughter back as a professor, but that's the stipulation that he come back and teach an in-residence class, writing class. And it's so unbelievably awkward. It's Steve Carell is such a good actor. He's so underrated in my opinion. He's funny and dramatic at the same time. You guys should check it out. It's called Rooster on HBO Max. But yeah, that's all I got.
Am I
Yeah.
watching? Well, we haven't gotten back into Paradise yet. We're going to get back into that.
No,
But
we started it. We just
well,
have to
we
catch
have,
up.
but I think we missed like 2 episodes if I'm thinking correctly. Also,
Sometimes I do that though because I don't want to just watch one episode. I want to watch
true.
more than that.
But we are caught up with
Yeah.
Love Story, which is
Chef's kiss.
and
Yeah.
it's so
Sad.
crazy to now watch the marriage portion or the wedding episode, and now we're just kind of counting down the last days of their life in some way. Like that's kind of what's happening is the ending. We know the ending to the show, and we're just kind of waiting to see how it all gets there. But
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, Ryan Murphy again, he's the FX king, and he's
Mhm.
doing his thing in terms of content and TV shows. A Love Story on Hulu. Keep a lookout for that if you haven't started watching that.
So many
Uh,
good shows. I know we're anticipating Hacks season 5. It's coming out. It's the final season. I cannot wait. Hacks is brilliant. If you
season
got
5?
Yeah, it is so good. You guys should check it out. That's also on Hulu as well. But yeah, guys, little short and show. We wanted to give you some stuff, tell you quickly, give you a couples topic, tell you quickly what we're into, what we're watching, check out some stuff. But we'll be back next week with a full show for you guys. More blaxploit, more chick flick, more couples topic, and the works. And the
Listen.
end to Women's History Month.
Yeah. Listen, y'all, thank you for joining us. This is Scriptly Adapted coming at you, King Kyode. Until next time, y'all.
Toodles.
Follow us